All right, good morning. I am currently stood in my apartment. Tammy is upstairs coaching a Zoom class for the gym. For those that don't know, Hong Kong is probably the only country in the world still at the moment, obviously along with China, that is still in some sort of quarantine and lockdown. Just so you guys know, we had a positive case, COVID case within our gym's employees, coaching team, staffs. Unfortunately, that means that we now have to go into a 7-day mandatory self-isolation or lockdown within our own flat, which means the gym is fully closed, which is a bummer. Obviously, we're right in the middle of the open, but right in the beginning of the open. So this is life right now. We'll be in the flat, we'll be on the roof, and that's it. I'm currently having to use my phone to film because my GoPro and my regular camera are at the gym, which is not ideal, but we will make do with the situation. We got about 5 more days in this lockdown. I'm currently making my frosted flakes, and it's a grayish day outside today. But I'll be filming what we do in lockdown. We do have an amazing home gym upstairs, which I will also do a gym tour of. I've been promising that for a while, but I was waiting on a few extra things to come in. Still missing a 22.5 kg dumbbell or 50 pound dumbbell, which is not great, especially if we've got to do the open here. But Tammy currently coaching a Zoom class. I am walking on a treadmill, eating my breakfast, trying to get a bit of natural light in. Weather is lovely today. The weather has been very cold for the last few weeks, but yeah, this is life right now. Tammy coaching, doing what she can for our community, which is really cool, and me doing nothing. Cool. All right, that's 35 minutes of morning walk done for me. Tammy's finished the Zoom classes. She's now going to join one of our other coaches in their gym class. I'll finish up my walk, which has been about, 2.5 kilometers, which is great. Just a bit of morning movement. I'll do a bit of stretching now, go downstairs, do a little bit of work, and then I come back upstairs and do my workout once Tammy's done with hers. Hopefully the sun comes out. It's a bit nicer up here, but we'll do the gym tour after that. All right, about to head upstairs to show you guys the rooftop gym. Super excited about this. Myself and Tammy, well, more so Tammy, has been pushing this for a long time, but now that we're in lockdown, even more grateful that we got it. And this is what it looks like. A few things we got here. Firstly, we got the world's oldest C2 rower. Still a Concept 2 though, but it does have a newer PM4 monitor, which is great. We have a men's barbell. We have a women's barbell. We have an easy kettlebell. We got a box 24 and 20 inch. Got another set of squat racks inside there. We do have a pull-up bar in here if we need. We've got a load of bands. We got a pulley system in here, but we've got a better pulley system outside. We have the drop mats, so I'll be using those today when I do my overhead work. We have the tripod, obviously, for all the necessary filming work and Instagram selfies. We got rings, we got wall balls, we're gonna get men's ones coming, got foam rollers, got sets of dumbbells, got more dumbbells down there, got a couple of kettlebells, weight vests. We obviously got this bench, which we're gonna be using today as well. And we have this, which has actually been a lifesaver during our lockdown. That is basically a walking mill, so it only goes up to 6 kilometers an hour, but it does an awesome job at just kind of keeping you moving, especially when you can't walk outside. It's awesome just to kind of get the steps in every day without killing your body and doing crazy rowing stuff. We also got, just recently, got these change plates, which are essential if you're trying to actually get strong. You can't always go up in 5 kg jumps all the time. Obviously this pull-up bar is a little bit short for me, so if I stand up straight, it's about at my wrist, but I can definitely do things like bar muscle ups and probably toast bar on it. I definitely can't do butterfly work on it or kipping pull-ups or kipping chest to bars, but can make do with what I got. I am thinking about getting up here a rig pinning out from the wall so I can hang a rope and possibly some rings on it. It is a little bit nerve-wracking seeing as we are 23 floors up. It's a long way down. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on my session today. I have some push press, some push jerking, and some split jerking to start, followed by some front squats and some strict press and some supinated pull-up. Just my strength work this morning before I get into the conditioning work this afternoon. So I'll see you then. Okay, done with my shoulder to overhead work. Gonna move into some front squats now. 5 sets of 5. We've got our tiny timer here. Thank you, James Newbury, for sending out. Bloody good, just literally whack her up, stick her onto the rig. Magnetic up there, she'll stay up there. I'm doing the squats. Didn't actually read the program properly. I have banded front squats. Last week when the gym was open, I did chain front squats. So obviously these bands are a lot lighter. We only got 20 kg dumbbells right now to hold them down. So I have to basically, I'll only get tension on the band just in the top portion of the movement. The idea here is though is trying to accelerate through the lift as much as we can without obviously sacrificing position. Alright, heading back into the shit. Fuck. It is hard doing. I haven't done strength like this out in the sun in a long time. Heart rate is through the roof. Weight actually felt pretty good. Positions felt alright because I'm hot, so my body felt more warm. I'll sit down for about a minute now and start warming up some strict press. 4 sets of 3. Just maintain the strength work through this phase of the season, and then followed by 4 sets of 4. It's supposed to be neutral pull-ups, but I can't do neutral here, so I'll go supinated weighted pull-ups with as much weight as I can put on. I take happiness in knowing that Liu Zhaojun's 1 rep max strict press was 85 kg, yeah, you can squat jerk 200 plus kg. Having said that, my legs are weak as hell, so I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near that, but I got some supinated weighted pull-ups now. Got a weighted vest, but I don't have a weight belt, so I'm going to have to get creative where to put the weights, maybe dumbbells between my legs as well as a weight vest. We'll see. The next set, I'm going 2.5. Slotted. Oh, look at that. Bit of cash dollars stuck in my vest. I'm going to stick this in here. at 2.5 and dumbbell between the legs. Got another 2.5 slotted in, it's not really getting any further. Put that one on, I'll go dumbbell between the legs again. Strength session done. Now quickly pack away everything before I get my protein shake and head in the ice bath. Just before I do my ice bath, just show you, we've also accumulated a few bits of equipment. Unfortunately unfortunately what's going on in Hong Kong right now is a lot of our friends, a lot of clients and a lot of expats really are leaving Hong Kong because the restrictions are just crazy at the moment. So we did just accumulate 2 5 kg dumbbells. We got two maybe 2.5s downstairs. We got some push-up handles, and we got another 15 kg dumbbell, which is awesome, great for the ladies to train with. We will be getting a couple more 22.5 kg dumbbells, obviously 50 pounds to use for things like the open. I've ordered more of those drop mats, a little bit bigger ones, and I can show you our cable machine. Now, of course, it's not an actual machine, but it attaches to the rig. So basically, we've got 2 of these systems, which gives us the ability to have a high pulley and a low pulley with a handle for each hand, or you can go a neutral cable like this. So it's really good. We can obviously do loads of lat pull down work, lots of cable flies, delt work, a lot of remedial stuff for the shoulders. And it basically came with so much stuff. Like, I don't endorse this stuff at all, but I actually just ordered it on Amazon. So it's got the rope attachment, it's got the plate attachment to attach as much weight as you need, or of course you can just loop the cable around kettlebells and dumbbells. And then you got loads of different pulleys and handles that you basically can attach it all on. These are obviously super strong, so that makes it easy to be able to move as much weight as you need to move. You got single handles, you got double handles, you got the neutral handle that I showed you before, and you got the straight bar. So you got loads and loads of different options. Like I said, you can attach it high, you can attach it low, and I'm sure you'll see me in my next vlog doing some of those on Wednesday. But otherwise, that's a really helpful tool. A lot of people have asked, how am I gonna keep the rig safe or protected during crazy Hong Kong summer months? Because right now the temperature is only about 24 degrees Celsius, and the humidity isn't that bad right now. But in the summer it gets horrendously high, like 35 degrees Celsius and 100% humidity. Now obviously I can't do anything to protect the rig if that's the case, but we do have these, basically one of these, like a massive tarp which covers the sauna. We have another one of these to chuck over that when it does get like typhoon weather. So that's sitting in here underneath. So we'll use that whenever we need to use that. Every night we cover anything that needs protection, like the benches. We don't want the material to get all frayed up. We cover the rower every night, and I mean, it seems to last pretty good so far, so cannot really complain. So not gonna lie, I have not done an ice bath in a good few weeks. It's been bloody cold out here. Well, it hasn't been cold for those of you who live anywhere else apart from Asia, but to us it seems cold. So I've been avoiding the ice bath like a plague. I've been doing the sauna every single night, but today is a beautiful day. The ice bath is currently set. This obviously just reflects a bit of the sunlight off it, so it keeps it a little bit cooler underneath. So then my little engine in the corner doesn't have to do so much work. I'm gonna hop in today, probably do about 10 minutes in here. It's probably gonna be really cold. It should be at 4 degrees Celsius. Woo! All right. Ooh. Post-workout static stretching now, just making sure I get it in. Do it every single day, whether training day, rest day, recovery day, pre and post training. Really trying to do it to make sure, keep my body healthy through the season. This is only the start of it, with week 2 of the Open coming up, and really important and actually enjoy it. This is by far the worst part of sitting at home with this self-isolation, sticking this fucking thing up my nose. So here we go. Oh god. Excuse me. Excuse me. Here we go. Now we just sit and wait until this thing goes in 15 minutes time. Hopefully it'll just be a C at the top. Nothing quite like the sweet sound of construction on the roof. Ever since that COVID test, my nose has been destroyed after shoving that thing so damn far up my nostrils. Tammy has been doing her training. She's been doing a bodybuilding session, kind of let her get on with it. I've been faffing about doing nothing. I am now going to do some conditioning work. I'm going to do 40 calorie row into, I think, 100 double unders, and then into 20 dumbbell movements. The dumbbell movements, I'll probably go single dumbbell devil's press, followed by a hang power clean and jerk, followed by a split snatch, followed by a squat clean. Always alternating sides and just chipping through it. Whew. Alright, sat in the sauna. That was a stressful session. Got a lot on my mind at the moment with the possibility of flying overseas to finish off this season. Hong Kong is, like I said before, is going into a bit of a lockdown at the moment. It's sad to see Hong Kong, and I would be incredibly sad to leave Tammy and the rest of the crew at Coastal and all my friends and stuff who are also leaving Hong Kong, but something that I might have to do. So I'm going to seriously look into flying over to Dubai. So everyone who has reached out to me, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I might be there for the rest of the season, but it's like whirling around my head and it's playing on my mind at the moment. I'm finding it really hard to focus, but I was happy to get that session and ended up doing 40 calories in the rower, into 100 double unders, into 20 reps of a dumbbell movement. The first round was a single arm devil's press. Second round was a split snatch. Third round was a clean and jerk. Fourth round was a squat clean, and the fifth round was a clean and split jerk. Anyways, good fun. Good little sweat on. Now I'm sitting in the sauna for 20 minutes before I go into the ice bath again. Then I'm going to cool off, zone out, do my stretching, and then head downstairs with some food. We'll see you there. How lucky am I? Tammy comes up with the goods. Peri peri chicken and rice. And can you believe it? She's volunteered to do the washing. With an amazing sunset.